Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I wanted to show you what I do with the kids' closets to keep myself organized so I don't feel like I'm losing my noodle on a regular basis. I just went to Value Village, which is a secondhand store, and I had the best time. I have such a hard time finding pants for boys with no holes in the knees. I swear they all read the same book. And I've talked to my friends and they all have the same problem, that their boys are just tearing huge holes through every single pair of pants that they have. And there's massive holes in the knees. So the fact that I was able to find so many pants secondhand for such amazing prices, I don't think I paid more than I think there was one pair for $5. Everything else was $3 or $4, and they're beautiful. They're pristine. I don't think they've ever been worn for some of them. And I am just, tickled pink, as corny as that is. So I just wanted to go and share with you what I do to help myself be organized. We'll start in the garage first, and then I'm gonna take you up to the closet, and I'm also gonna show you all the pants that I was able to get. So let's get started. All right, so we are in my garage. Now, here I have a bin of all size 5 stuff because that's waiting for my little one. And in here I've got snowsuit, I've got pants, I've got shirts, I've got pretty much everything. And I just threw it in there because I haven't really organized it. But I've got a fall jacket in there. That's the snowsuit for size 5. I've got a lot of pants. I actually need to go through this because none of my boys like to wear jeans. So I'm going to end up going through this, and I have a bin that I have another one of stuff that's too small because in the spring when we end up having a garage sale, that's where all of that's going to be going. And this one is a size 7 bin. So last year, 2 years ago, I had a really hard time finding snowsuits. They sell them in July here. And so I ended up getting a size 6 and 7. So I don't have to panic about this year, but if I see a size 8 at the store at Costco, I'm definitely going to get it. And then it's going to go into that bin. So what I do is at the end of the season, I basically take half a day and I go through all of these bins. I see what I have, what's in here. This is a t-shirt that I got on clearance at Old Navy last year. A pair of shorts. I've got a rain jacket. I got this at a secondhand store. I've got some swimming trunks, pajamas. I think these are Star Trek, Star Wars. Oh, Lego, even better. So I keep all of that stuff in a bin. And what I do is I have a note with myself that I write down, say if there's only 2 pairs or 3 pairs of shorts in here. When I go online to shop, what I do first is I hit up all the secondhand stores first, and then I see what I can get. And at the end of the fall, that's when all of the seasonal stuff comes out. So at the beginning of in the fall, at about maybe halfway through to the end of September, I just find in my experience, that's when a lot of stuff happens to come out into the secondhand stores that I guess, kids are growing out of. So here's some really cool pants that I got. So I'll take an inventory of what's in here, and then on my sheet, I have a running tally of what I need. So I know that this year size 8 snow pants are going to be needed. And with the stuff that I've got, there's no way that everything's going to fit in here. So I'm going to end up making this a size 8 only bin. And then the next bin that I have is going to be 9 plus. So I know I have some pants that I got at Value Village. Some are size 10, 9, I think there's a couple of 12s in there, I think. So those will go into the next bin. Now I'm going to take you upstairs to the kids' closets. So I'll take you to the older boys' closet first. And yes, I have a lot of papers sticking down from here. But trust me, in my experience, this is what works for me. So hopefully this will inspire you to come up with your own system or copy the system. I don't really care, but I find that I was talking to 2 moms, and they were saying that they don't pre-buy anything for their kids. They just, whenever they need it, they just buy it. And I I don't know, maybe I'm just cheap, but I like to be organized. So I'll kind of do a rundown of what everything is. So this is this past winter's snowsuit. It hasn't gone into a bin yet, which is fine. But I have all of my long sleeve stuff. This is just like a knickknack drawer. There's a photo album, pants he won't wear. We went to a festival and he was a tiger, and then splash pants. So it doesn't matter if it's myself or my husband putting away clothes. There's no question as to where everything goes. So soccer stuff, because there's no place for it and I don't want to designate an entire shelf to it, that gets its own hanger. He's got his shorts, he's got his t-shirt, that just lives up there. So we have long sleeve, and that's where all of his long sleeve shirts go. And then bathing suit shirts, bathing suit pants or shorts. And then because his shorts, I don't know, boys' shorts are just so slippery that anytime I fold them and my little one goes to take out, say, a bottom one that he wants, the whole tower kind of comes apart. These ones are a lot easier because they're not as slippery for the swimming shorts or his pants, but I just stuck his shorts in here and it's easier for him to grab, and everything is at his height. So he's got his socks in a bucket and he's got his underwear in a bucket. And then over to the right, we've got in here, he loves bow ties. So we've got a Harry Potter one. We've got another one. He loves wearing bow ties. So not so much the suspenders, but this is where his bow ties live. So it's easy accessible to him. And we've got winter pajama pants or long pajama pants, and that's on this shelf. We've got winter PJs. We've got summer PJ shorts here and short PJ shirts here. And then you can see we've got pants. So all of this is designated for pants. Okay, and then over here on this side, we've got t-shirts. So we've got 2 stacks of t-shirts, which are really easy for my little one to grab. And I'm going to show you how I fold everything so that you can have an easier time seeing what everything is. And it's also easier for my little guy to see what he's picking. So I'm going to try and do this with one hand. So this is the front of the shirt. And what I do is I flip it on its back. I fold it in half. And then tuck in the arms and then fold it like that. So that way, my little guy, when he's going through his stack of t-shirts, he can see not the whole thing, but a good chunk of it. And then down here, we just have sweaters on a hanger. And that's it. And everything's at his height. It's really easy. When it comes to soccer, he can't reach this one. So Friday night, we'll lay it down on the floor. And when he wakes up, he knows it's there. It's easy to access. And that's that. Now, any shoes that he's too small for live over here. Oh, we also do treasure hunts. So I guess I found the bear. Normally the bear's not here. So right here we've got size 2 shoes that he's not into yet. These are size 3. Those are a bookstore and they were like 50% off the clearance price. So I've actually had these for a while and he's still not into them. And then here I got these, look at this, $9. I got them secondhand. I didn't know that Shaq, the basketball player, actually made shoes, but it's pretty awesome. These are size 4 and they have literally never been worn. I don't know how much these shoes go for, but the fact that I only paid $9 for them, I wish there was another size up because I would have gotten a couple of pairs. So these are just hanging out in the closet. Shoes and sandals, I don't put in with the clothes. I just keep those separate in the closet for whenever we need them. And now I'm going to take you over to my other guy's room. Alrighty. Oh, check this out. So I actually scored, there's a bunch of pieces missing off this Hot Wheels track. I got this at a garage sale for $5. All I had to do was replace the batteries because the batteries worked, but they didn't work fast enough or to get these like little rollers to shoot the cars in. And we have to prop up these because they're also missing that part with blocks or whatever toys we can, because we're also missing the little bridge that holds that up. But yeah, I thought that was awesome. And that's an expensive track though. So $5 at garage sale, I will take it. All right, so let me just clean that up real quick. So here is my other guy's closet. And same thing, we've got labels galore. So I'll just give you a walkthrough of this. So my guy is 3. He can't really dress himself yet. So the fact that he can't really reach any of this, even if he could, he still wouldn't dress himself. So we're just going to start at the bottom. So this is this year's winter snowsuit, and then that's a size 4. No. And then some more treasure hunt items in the closet. We'll pretend we didn't see those, but that's a size 4. It's not in the bin, and it's okay. Because I know where it is, and he's pretty much in size 4. Like a lot of these are size 4 anyway, so I'm okay with that being in there. And this one, I just have to end up putting it into the bin that's too small, which I haven't started one yet because the one, I've got to start a new one because the other one is all full. But we've got long pants are on this shelf, long sleeves are on this shelf. We've got swimming pants, and then swim shirt. And you can see, like, I've got 2 rows here, but I've got the swim shirt right underneath it. So it doesn't matter if my husband's putting away stuff or I am, you know, I can't memorize everything. So it's nice to have it like right underneath the label of what you're putting away. So all of our shorts are here. Now, this is what he can fit into. Anything that's like a size 3, and that's getting too small, it's gonna live in here, because when the older boy is stuff is too small, that's going into a bin because there's a bit of a gap. They're 2 sizes, no, they're 3 sizes apart. So this is what's going to end up in garage sale, or if I end up keeping any of it. In here in this drawer, we've got summer PJs and a treasure chest. Oh my God, I'm finding everything. So these are all shirts. These are all shorts. And I'm going to pretend I didn't see that so I can be surprised when I'm a pirate later this afternoon. And I've got long pajama pants just because I didn't want it. I just want everything simple. The less I can think about, the less stress I have in my day. So all of our long pajama pants go on here. All of our long sleeve pajamas on here. And then we've got our underwear and our socks. And the nice thing is that my kids are recognizing, oh, that word says socks. Okay. That word says underwear. Okay. They're not perfect, but we're getting there. Now, this shelf or this rack is kind of like a misfit thing. So my guy really likes his 2 shirts with no sleeves. So I want that to be easily accessible. And I also want to empower him into being able to dress himself. So he likes shirts with collars. So we've got 3 long sleeve, and then we've got this dinosaur one that he thinks is the coolest thing ever. And then this one was mixed up, and this one's too big, and I just haven't had a chance to throw it in the size 5 pile. So I'm not perfect. Nobody is. So yes, as organized as I am, I still have stuff that's too big. So, and that's okay. So these are all of our sweaters that we've got here, and I've got it labeled. And then up here, I've got t-shirts all up here. And then we've got our winter pants. They're a bit thicker. They're not really snow pants, but they're like kind of running around outside at the park, but we don't really need snow pants kind of thing, but we need warm pants. And we've got our splash pants up here. So this is my other guy's little closet. And that's how I stay organized. Also, those shoes are waiting for him to grow into. So those just stay down there. And I'm gonna walk around the puppies and I'm gonna show you what I got at Value Village because this is awesome. Look at these pans. They are Urban Heritage. Never heard of it, don't really care. Look at these. They're absolutely perfect. So these are size 10 to 12. So what I'm going to do is, I know that size 8 bucket is getting a little bit full. So I'm actually going to start a new bin that's going to be size 9 and up. These are, I believe, size 8s, 8 to 10. So these are going to go into the size 8. So these two are the same size. These two piles are size 6. Now I'm going to put them in the size 5 bin because a lot of that stuff is like size 5/6. So I'm going to put them in together with the size 5. And then when I put them in the closet, I'm going to have size 6 on one side and then size 5 on one side. I hope that inspires you to be able to find a way to make your life easier in organizing kids' clothes or the kids' closets. If you want to copy my ideas, go for it. I don't mind at all. If you think that there's a better way, then by all means, let me know. I wanted to quickly go over one more thing that I actually use for my kids to also make my morning routine that much easier. So let me show you what that is really quick. I got basically everything at Dollar Store and I printed these off, and what they are is things that they have to do before they come downstairs. They decorated themselves with monster stickers because I wanted it to be fun, and they also decorated their magnets. In the morning, they need to make their bed. Once they make their bed, they come out here and they put a magnet on there. Then they have to clean their room to the best of their ability, okay? Once they do that, then they get a magnet. Then it's get dressed. And they don't have to do this in order. It's just whatever they happen to do. So they get dressed in the morning, they put a magnet here, then say they tidy their room, they do that, and then they have to brush and floss their teeth and make them happy, just like that tooth, which I thought that was a really cute one. And they all picked these pictures too. I really got them involved in it. So then once they make their teeth happy, then they get a magnet. So then at nighttime, we again take all of this down and go through it again. So because their bed is already made, they don't touch this one and they just check. Oh, yeah, my bed is still made. So they don't even bother remaking their bed. But they make sure that they tidied their room because after school or after camp, they play in their rooms. And I just don't want in the middle of the night to be stepping on Lord knows what on the floor. So we just tidy our stuff. Then we change into our pajamas. And then we brush and floss our teeth to make them happy like this guy. And that's everything. So that's all we do at night. And in the morning, it's a bit different because if you get all of your magnets, then when you go downstairs, this is the magnet board that we have by the front door. And one magnet was put on today. And in order to get a magnet, you need to get all 4 magnets upstairs. And also when we're ready to leave the house, put on and get dressed by yourself. So either put on shoes or sandals, or if it's winter time, you need boots, snow pants, jacket, toque, and you go woohoo! And then you get a magnet board. And then once you get 7 magnets in a row, then you get the amazing pleasure of choosing something out of the treasure chest. And the kids really get excited about this. And this is what their treasure chest has in it. So my budget is 50 cents per item. And sometimes I actually re-throw in some of their toys that are smaller back into the treasure chest. And they think it's a brand new toy, which is totally fine by me. So there's stickers in here. There's glow sticks. There's some books. That one's, I think, from McDonald's. That one's a used one. That came from their grow clock. So I just throw in a bunch of stuff. There's some granola bars in here. Again, stickers. And they help us pick out stuff when we actually end up going to Dollarama of what they should have in their treasure chest. So the stickers are falling off. They're not the greatest, but it's just a Tupperware container that I got, and they put a whole bunch of stickers on the outside and just to get them excited about magnet board. So these are just a few items that I do to help organize myself. So hopefully it inspires you to do something fun and creative with your family. And until next episode, thanks for watching. Bye.